The Perseverance Award is given to a youth who prevails over adversity and obstacles in their life. The nominee will have overcome challenges while demonstrating inner strength and perseverance.
At Smart Technologies, we believe there's greatness in all youth, and it's our responsibility to help them find it and help them reach their highest potential. Now, academic grades and results are important, but what's even growing more important are the life skills that young people need today. The critical thinking, the adaptability, the courageousness, and the perseverance. And that's why we're so proud at SMART to sponsor this year's Perseverance category. All of the nominees have shown incredible perseverance and achieved amazing outcomes, and we congratulate all of them. You're not just the leaders of tomorrow, you're the leaders of today.
Michael was adopted at a very young age, and at 17 he was homeless. Michael had to learn how to balance a full-time job with school, and it really tested him. Despite being tired and not having enough money at times, he did not present an attitude of anger or ill will. Michael is extremely resilient and never gives up. He is a young man that spreads positive energy and tries to bring happiness to others. He encourages his peers to look at the positive side of things and to use difficult situations as opportunities for growth. Michael will be graduating from high school and plans to continue on to SAIT, where he will apply to the auto technician program. I think Michael impacted all of us at school. When he came to us, he was young, he was a little naive about things in life, but he always had a positive attitude. And despite all the things that kind of went on in his life for him, he continued to have that positive attitude, and it came out not only in school, but also in the volunteering that he does in the community and with his peers. He was great support to everybody. I think for me to nominate him was really important because I've seen so much growth in him over the last 3 years that we've had him. And I've seen how he's overcome so many difficult obstacles without giving up. He has a lot of potential. He has a lot of wonderful things that are going to happen in his life. And I want him to use that persistence to keep going and to fulfill the dreams that he has for himself.
Lucas, at the age of 16, has faced more hardship than most experience in a lifetime. He's been in 13 different foster homes and experienced rock bottom. His father, who he never met, passed away, and Lucas was separated from his younger brother at a young age. He also continues to cope with an FASD diagnosis and a learning disorder in math. At school, Lucas is succeeding as a result of his effort. He attends class, he is a member of the school's undefeated football team, and has many positive peer relationships. He's very receptive to the needs of others with disabilities and shows a lot of compassion. Despite all of the difficulties and trauma he experienced, he continues to stay hopeful and doesn't allow his history to hold him down, but rather to propel him forward. I think Lucas inspires a lot of people around him. He's inspired me for sure. He really, if you are around Lucas for even a short time, his energy is just so positive and he's so optimistic, and it's just really amazing to, once you get to know him and know his story, know that he can just be such a fun-loving person, and he has a foster brother who has special needs, and he just shows so much compassion for him. I think he inspires people at his school just because he's part of a leadership program there. He's on the football team. He's has a part-time job at Sport Shack, and he maintains all of this while still, dealing with his grief and loss. So it is really inspiring. He doesn't just survive what he's experienced, he thrives every day. So I think it's worth recognizing that.
At 14, Emily was diagnosed with depression. She was one of the silent few who turn into the unnoticed and who have the most to persevere through. At 15, things became tough, and Emily was no longer attending school due to severe anxiety and depression. Struggling with the heaviness of life, she found herself in a hospital where she spent 2 months focusing on her wellness. Over the last 3 years, Emily's journey has been supported by the facets of healthcare and school, along with family support. Notably, it is Emily's intrinsic determination which continues to pull her through. She has chosen to volunteer in a local community garden and with brown bagging for kids. Moreover, Emily is a high attender at school and is working hard towards graduating next year. Although darkness still filters into Emily's life, each day she works hard to create a new hope and has started to dream about her future. It's the really quiet ones that I work with sometimes that, like Emily, that we really have to pay attention to, because she is facing her own internal battles and she works hard every day at creating hope and moving forward. So she is an inspiration to me, and she keeps me real in the work that I do. When she was younger, there was a real sense of hopelessness, and there's acknowledgement still that she struggles with that, but now we see hope. So in the way of her thinking about going to ACAD when she's done school, or going out to work at a summer camp this year and leaving home, holding a job, finishing school, saying yes to opportunities. So that's important when a young person or any person struggles with anxiety or depression, to keep being participatory in life and be engaging as a citizen. I really admire her for that.